Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Reflections by Jane. Are you like me? Got a little video for you today. Are you like me and you've got loads of these little scraps lying about and you don't know what to do with them? Okay, well, I've got a little idea for you. So I've got 2 widths of packing tape here, and I've also got some glossy accents. Now if you've watched my channel before, you know I keep my glossy accents in one of these little bottles. This clogs up a lot, and I'm sick of keep jabbing a hole in. So I decanted my glossy accents into one of these bottles and it doesn't clog up as much as that one. Okay, so and I've got 2 ways of making your own enamel dots. So you can use glossy accents or you could just use some regular old packing tape. So I'm going to use the narrower width on this one because these strips are quite narrow. Okay, and I've also got some, you know, like wax paper that's paper on one side but waxy on the other, and this is what your stickers come on. And yeah, any kind of stickers, so whether it's for your journals or planners or whatever, or even if it's stickers for storage or kitchens or, you know, anything like that, I always save this kind of paper. What also works is this kind of wax paper. That works, or even if you've got some parchment that you get for baking in the kitchen, this works as well because it's non-stick. And then when you cut your enamel dots, they will stick to it, but they're only a temporary stick and you can peel them off easily or use tweezers to get them off easily to put them on your projects. Anyway, I've backed my wax paper onto a bit of cardstock just to make it a little bit more robust. So I've got some packing tape here, and what I'm going to do is let's go for this lovely piece. I've got a lovely piece of textured pink here, so I am just going to run my packing tape along this pink cardstock, so it's covered. Right, there we go. Just put my packing tape on my desk like so, and then I'm just going to cut that bit off. Try not to get too many fingerprints on your packing tape when you put it on your cardstock because it will show up. But once you've put your once you've got a small hole out of it, it's very, very less noticeable. So I'm just going to run my double-sided tape across the edge of that, and if I'm frugal I can get 2 strips. And I'm just going to grab my trimmer, and I like this trimmer because it cuts a nice clean 1/2 inch. And I get rid of that piece. So I've got this piece now, which is 1/2 inch, and I can cut using my 1/4 inch hole punch. Just start punching holes. So I'm just making sure I've got it on the right side and the hole is all covered in adhesive and is on the packing tape. Okay. Oh, I've got a red glittery one there, don't need that one. It is a fiddly job, but if you're in a crafting hole and you don't want to actually make a card or do scrapbooking or anything, just grab a pair of tweezers, just gently prise that back in off the dot and then stick it onto your wax paper. And then I'll do a few. These pointed tweezers are really good for this kind of work. So if you've got something that needs to come off, the back, so getting the backing off adhesive, it works really, really well. So grab all your scraps of cardstock. You could do it with pattern paper. There's nothing to stop you doing it with pattern paper, especially if it's something that oh, I've got a green one there. I must have done a green one and it was stuck in my hole punch. You know, if you've got pattern paper, that kind of thing, you could fill up this sheet in no time. I love doing these. Listening to my audio book, having a cup of coffee, you know, just making my own embellishments. There's nothing to stop you. And use up all your scraps. You've paid for this cardstock, you've paid for this paper. Why not use it? It's my favourite way. I'm going to get rid of that green one because I don't want it on there. Let's get rid of that one. It's my favourite way of crafting, but without actually making something such as a card. There we go. I've done all those enamel dots in no time at all. Now, the hole punch that I use is not very good at beveled edges. If it was a die, you'd get a lovely beveled edge. So what I use is, if you've got one of these tools for flower shaping, just make sure it's adhered down to the wax paper and gently run the ball around the edge of the circle. And I don't know whether you can see that, but it's beveled the edge compared to that one. Like so. And it just gives it a bit of a neater finish. Okay. Don't know whether you can see that. Now then, you can do exactly the same but with glossy accents if you want a more of a domed shape to your enamel dots. If you want them to be a bit more domed, you can use glossy accents. I'm just going to do a few. I'm not going to do all of them. Don't want to come out. Sometimes when they're, because I've got adhesive on them, they don't want to come out. So we're doing just as what we did before. taking the backing off. It's a fiddly job, especially getting the backing off the double-sided adhesive of these little darts, but I just think the finished result is worth it. It's worth the time you spend. There we go. And then I've got my glossy accents, like I say, in this little bottle. And then just needed a bit of coaxing to get out, and I just squeeze a little dot about the size of a pinhead. Just zoom in, hopefully you'll be able to see those. Yeah, can you see those? Just that little dot of glossy accents. And then I'm going to use this tool just to coax that liquid to the edges of the circles, like so. If you want more of a dome on your glossy accents,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
So that's Alexa. Yeah, and then you've got a very similar effect. They're cloudy, but they will dry clear, like the packing tape. I'm not sure if you can see. Hopefully the camera is not too fuzzy. It's not the best camera in the world, but yeah, hopefully you can see. So I've made my own enamel dots. You can do them in any colour you like, any colour you've got in your stash or your scraps. I've got some flowery scrap here, which is quite glittery as well and embossed. You know, I just wondered how that one might... Oh, that's not it. Might work out okay. Yeah, try pattern paper as well, especially like dotty paper or striped paper. They might work out really well. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.